So in this class on complex numbers, we'll be trying to solve this question that says, show that 1 minus I is a fourth root of minus 4. Okay. So how do we solve this? So first things first, when we say fourth root, okay, this is what fourth root means. Okay, this is the mathematical symbol for fourth root, which is this one here. So you're asked to show that the fourth root of minus 4 is equal to 1 minus I. So how do you solve this question? All right, so I'll just take this question there. So I'm asked to show that the fourth root, so root of minus 4, the fourth root, so this means fourth root, okay? The fourth root of minus 4, let me write this clearly. All right, fourth root of minus 4 is equal to 1 minus I. All right, so we have this. All right, so how do we solve this? The first thing here to do is actually to raise each side to power 4. All right, so the fourth root of minus 4 becomes the fourth root of minus 4 all to power 4 raised to power 4, that's all to power 4, will be equal to 1 minus I all to power 4. Okay, now when we say fourth root is simply written as minus 4 to power 1 over 4. This is fourth root in index form. So if you now raise this to power 4, it means this to power 4. And what does this mean? This means that 1 over 4 will multiply 4, and that becomes minus 4 into 4 times 1 over 4. From here, this cancels this. You have to power 1. So this gives you your answer as minus 4. Okay? Gives you your answer as minus 4. We could still say that from this point here, we could still say that from here that um, power 4 will cancel fourth root. So you have that minus 4 is equal to 1 minus I to power 4. Now, what does this mean? This simply means that if I take 1 minus I to power 4, I should have my answer as minus 4. All right, so for us to prove this question as being true, all we have to do is to take 1 minus I, just take 1 minus I and raise this to power 4. And after solving, we'd see if our answer will be equal to minus 4. That becomes the task at hand. Okay. All right. So how do we do that? There are two ways of doing this. All right. You can just do the expansion, the general expansion method. All right. You can use um, general expansion method, or we could also use Pascal's triangle if we want to. Could use Pascal's triangle. All right, now for this video lesson I'll be using both method to get our answer. All right, let's start with the first one. Now first things first, if we have a to power 4, we know that a to power 4 is simply a to power 2 multiplying a to power 2, right? 2 plus 2 here gives you 4. All right, so what does this mean? How does this apply to our question? From here we can say 1 plus I to power 4 will be equal to 1. From here, we can say 1 minus I to power 4 will be equal to 1 minus I to power 2 multiplying 1 minus I to power 2. All right, so this becomes 2 power 4. Let's take the first one there. So I'll just take the first one here, solve it, and then multiply it by itself to get my answer. So if I take 1 minus I all squared, let's solve this. Let's expand this. What do you have? Now for this, I'm using the general expansion method, which means if a term is being squared, it means that term is multiplying itself. So I have 1 minus I multiplying 1 minus I. Again, this is the general expansion method. From here, this will be equal to, now to expand this, simply take the first term here, which is 1, right? The first term here is 1. So I'll simply take 1 to multiply everything here. That's 1 minus I. Then take the second term in the first bracket, which is minus I. So minus I, multiply everything in second bracket, 1 minus I. So we have this. All right, so from here, this will be equal to, let's do 1 multiplied by this. So 1 multiplied by 1 minus I, that becomes 1 minus I. So I have this as 1 minus I. Okay, so 1 times 1 minus I, that gives you 1 minus I. The next term here I have minus I times 1, which is this. All right, so minus I times 1 gives you minus I. Then you have minus times minus, which gives you plus, and then I times I, which is equal to I squared. Okay. This class is actually on binomial expansion. Okay, we've treated binomial expansion in our previous class. I'll leave a link to binomial expansion in the video description. All right, so I times I here gives you I squared. Okay, so we also have I times I here. Of course, I times I gives us I squared. So we have I squared. So you have this. All right, so this becomes your answer after expansion. Okay, now what we have here is from the topic binomial expansion. We've treated binomial expansion in our previous class. I'll leave a link to that video in the video description. Okay, now let's proceed with this also. But we've already treated complex numbers in our previous class, where we said for complex number I is simply equal to root minus 1. That's the value of I. All right, it's called the imaginary. Okay, that's root minus 1. If I is root minus 1, we now said I squared, so I squared becomes root minus 1 squared, where this cancels this, and that's equal to minus 1. Okay, we discussed this in our previous class on complex number. Again, I'll leave a link to our video on complex number in the video description. Okay, so this is now equal to, so we'll have this as 1 minus I, that's this one here, then plus I squared, so it becomes plus, the value of I squared is simply minus 1, so it becomes plus minus 1. That's I squared from this point here. Okay, all right, so from here, if you work on this, this would be equal to, I have this as 1 minus I gives you minus 2I. Then we have plus minus, that becomes minus 1. And this is equal to, from here, if I take the numbers, I have 1 minus 1. So I'm having 1 minus 1, and then I'm left with minus 2I. Okay, that becomes minus 2I. And that will now be equal to, so this is now equal to 1 minus 1 gives you 0, so it's off. This one is off. I'm left with minus 2I. Don't forget, this was the expansion of 1 minus I all squared. Okay, so we have that 1 minus I all squared gives you minus 2I. So we have this. So hence, if we now have 1 minus 4, or if we now have 1 minus I to the power 4, um, so we now have that 1 minus I to the power 4, which we said is equal to 1 minus I to the power 2 multiplying 1 minus I to the power 2. And we've gotten the first answer. This is equal to, we've gotten our first answer, this as minus 2I becomes minus 2I. This into, we've gotten this answer here as minus 2I into minus 2I. Okay, so this one is minus 2I. This is also minus 2I. So they are multiplying. So what do I have here? From here, this would be equal to, I have minus times minus, that gives you plus. So it becomes positive 2 times 2, that gives you 4. So I have 4. I times I, that gives you I squared. So I have I squared. I have this. Now, if you look at what we said here, at this point, we said I squared is equal to minus 1. That's this, right? We said I squared is equal to minus 1. Let's bring in that value here. This will now be equal to plus 4 into I squared. That's minus 1. And if you multiply this, plus 4 times minus 1 gives you minus 4. So we have an answer as minus 4. So with this now, we've proven that this is correct. So we've now proven that um, 1 minus I is a fourth root of minus 4. So this is how you solve this question using the general method of expansion. Let's now look at how we can solve this using Pascal's triangle. Okay, let's using Pascal's triangle. Okay, let's use using, so let's B parts. Let's say using Pascal's triangle, using Pascal's triangle or Pascal's coefficient, whichever one. Pascal's triangle or Pascal's coefficient. You have my answer here as, the question here was 1 minus I to the power 4, and we're going to use Pascal's triangle or Pascal's coefficient for this. Okay, All right. So to get the complete solution of this, right? So simply join my first year students membership group. Okay. I'll leave a link to this in the video description. All right. So look at the video description. You see a link to join my channel membership. All right. Scroll to first year students and then join to get access to the complete solution. All right. All right then. So if you enjoyed this video, as usual, hit the like button. All right. So like this video, leave a comment, tell us other topics you'd want us to treat. If it's your first time or if you're yet to subscribe, please do want to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we upload a new content. And finally, don't forget to share this video to your friends so that they can also learn. Thank you and see you in our next class.